Looks like the storm swirling around India's cricket stars Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma just won't die down. Not till the 2027 ODI World Cup at least. There's a clear, silent tug of war going on. Just what Rohit and Virat's future exactly will be. And looks like the reins are firmly in head coach Gautam Gambhir's grasp. The latest in this, of course, is that both stalwarts have agreed to play the Vijay Hazare Trophy. It's a bit of a U-turn, this particularly from Virat Kohli. So where do they stand in the scheme of things? And what does this decision really mean? Now, dealing with two mega stars in the last phase of their careers is never easy. It's like walking on eggshells because on one hand, of course, there's this fear of not tarnishing or damaging a legacy that's been set, and the other, the vision for the future, the vision for Team India, and whether these stalwarts really fit into those plans. Now, one thing is certain though, and it's that Gautam Gambhir wants things in place for the next World Cup cycle and immediately. That means a likely squad who will play the World Cups. Now, with Virat and Rohit only playing one format, the ODI 50-over format, the immediate concern regarding them is, of course, their availability for the ODI World Cup. Now, if the precious ODI was not enough, the fact that these two are not even uttering a word about retiring is enough indication that they want to play the 2027 World Cup. But head coach Gambhir is very firm on match practice. And since there won't be that much time and that many international games for that to happen, they need to go back to the domestic grind.
I would always like everyone to play domestic cricket. That is how much importance domestic cricket needs to be given. Not only one game. If they are available and they have the commitment, everyone should play domestic cricket.
He's clear that when the time comes, he wants to see everyone having those runs, the match fitness and form under their belt. And that includes Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli. Gambhir says pedigree won't do. That's not enough. And that's the tug of war really, because there is a clear difference in opinion when it comes to exactly this.
I've never been a believer in a lot of preparations. All my cricket has been mental. I work physically very hard. As long as my fitness levels are up and then you visualize batting and feeling well, it's good.
And clear as day, you see him striking the ball the way he is in the series against South Africa. Another magnificent 100 coming in Raipur, back-to-back centuries. But the fact that Virat Kohli has stepped away from this dance to do a full reversal and make himself available for the Vijay Hazare Trophy says something. That some communication has indeed been made to both Rohit and Virat, telling them this was a necessary step. An important decision that has to come from them. A decision that says this, the management, which of course is everyone from the board to the selectors to the head coach, have been assured that Virat and Rohit are serious about their inclusion in India's plans henceforth leading up to that 2027 World Cup. And this is how that will be conveyed. Making one thing clear, and that's this. Gautam Gambhir so far is getting what he wants. Is that entirely wrong though? We know what Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma represent here. We know what they mean for Indian cricket. They are legendary figures and they are match winners. Big match players. Come the moment and they'll shine and they'll take India through. But maybe what we're forgetting is the larger and the bigger picture here, the complete picture. We need the best 11 for that World Cup. That's a logical presumption to make. And while Rohit and Virat have shown glimpses of how hungry they are and how fit they want to be, and this particular series against South Africa is proof of that, the point is we are looking at a World Cup that's still 2 years away. And a lot can transpire, change and happen in these 2 years. All the management is asking is for these two to continue being in that zone, especially when the number of fixtures that they will be involved in has drastically reduced. Obviously, because they're playing just the one format. Having said that, the one thing you cannot put aside is human emotions. These are two superstars who, whether you like it or not, need to be given that space and be handled with kid gloves. They are two athletes who have done this day in, day out for decades. So in some way, they've earned the right to at least have their own say in the way they want to prepare, especially in this last phase. The relationship in this stage, in fact, has to be a give and take. Because they aren't newbies. They come with experience. They come with a legacy that's attached to their names. They come with blinders of their own and their own way of thinking, something they had to cultivate on their own for years now. So while it is important to keep the larger vision in mind, it's also essential to try and take them and their own perspectives along. A stern approach won't work always. A soft approach won't get the results you want every single time. It's got to be a measured response and a tactical if you want to take everyone along.
I rose from the army with medals on my chest. I spoke of freedom from colonial chains, but I tightened my own. I filled prisons with ghosts. Nearly 500,000 people were butchered under my rule, and I trusted only my paranoia. I gave myself grand titles. I claimed to be Africa's strongman. History calls me something else, the dictator. Who am I?